Welcome to CBTV.
Part 2. Describe a person you haven't met but you would like to know more. You should say who this person is, how you knew him or her, what interesting things he or her has done, and explain why you want to know more about him or her. So, there's this person I've never met, but I'm super curious about her. Her name's Amara, and she's kind of a big deal in the world of environmental activism. I first stumbled upon her through a series of online articles and podcasts, and I must say that I was totally hooked. I've never seen anyone who's so serious and passionate about environmental protection. From what I gathered, Amara has been doing some seriously impressive stuff. One time, she organized this massive beach cleanup in Bali, which was no small feat because hundreds of volunteers joined the project and the beach was totally different from what it used to look like just the day before. And then there was this tree planting drive in the Amazon rainforest. Hundreds of thousands of trees have been planted thanks to this event, and this has also become an endless source of motivation for so many other environmental activists globally who are trying to make a real difference. But what really piqued my interest was her work with renewable energy. She's been collaborating with tech companies to come up with sustainable energy solutions for underdeveloped areas. It's not just about being green. It's about bringing real change to people's lives. A lot of people are simply all talk when it comes to huge problems like this, but she's walking the walk, so boldly and proudly even. I guess I'm also curious about what drives her. Is it just a love for the planet? Or is there a personal story there? I mean, it takes a lot to dedicate your life to such a cause. If I am to hazard a guess, it would be a little bit of both, but who knows, right? So that's why I really want to meet her. Part 3. 1. Do people feel lonely in crowded city? It's paradoxical but true. Since there are a lot of people in the cities, it might seem logical to say that people have more friends and more places to hang out, right? But the fact is that there are simply way too many people you don't know when you get out of your house. So there's this constant sense of insecurity and danger, not to mention the fact that that people caught up in their own personal problems. So either you don't want to be with others or you don't have any time left for them. 2. Where and how can people get to know new people? Well, firstly, social media platforms and online forums are definitely useful tools for people to make new friends and get to know each other. You can find so many groups that are created for members to share a certain interest like photography or sports. Then there's a real world, local community events, hobby classes, sport clubs, or even casual conversation at local cafes. But making new friends in the real world can be quite a challenge for many people, especially those who are not very sociable. 3. Can clothing tell and reveal a person's personality? Yeah, sometimes. Clothing can often be a reflection of personality. Bold, vibrant colors might suggest an outgoing personality, while minimalist styles could indicate someone who is more reserved. But it's more important not to judge a book by its cover. Sometimes clothes are just a matter of comfort or convenience. So while they can give clues, they don't tell the whole story. 4. Why do individuals from the same families have different personalities? I think this can be attributed to numerous factors, such as genetics, predisposition, individual experiences, personal interests, or even birth order. Even though you might live under the same roof, people you meet at school or in, say, your football clubs are different. The books you read and the show you watch are also different. When you factor all these things into the equation, it's kind of understandable that even family members have very different personality traits. 5. How does society influence a person's personalities? Society, it plays a massive role in shaping a person's personality for sure. From the get-go, we've taught what's acceptable and what's not. It's like in Vietnam, respecting elders isn't just good manners, it's part of our culture. This shapes how young people interact with older generations. And let's not forget the impact of social media and the wider media. Like if online influencers are all about fitness and healthy eating, it's not long before you see a surge in gym memberships and organic food and stuff like that.